Welcome to another Adobe Script tutorial. Last time, we batch resized images. But what if you want to resize them larger? Photoshop has a great feature for adding resolution. Preserve Details 2.0. This is a recent addition to Photoshop. You'll need the 2018 version or later. To check if your version supports the feature, go to Preferences. Near the bottom is Technology Previews. The option is Enable Preserve Details 2.0 Upscale. If you don't find it, the version of Photoshop doesn't support the feature. If the option is listed, make sure the checkbox is enabled. Here are 3 images in Bridge. These are currently 800 by 1200 pixels. At 300 resolution, that's only 2.7 by 4 inches. Let's make them large enough for a full page. To start, I've copied the code from Tutorial 19 and made the title Tutorial 20. And changed the log file name to Tutorial 20. There isn't an app or document method for Preserve Details 2.0. So I have recorded doing it with Scripting Listener. I have a tutorial about using Scripting Listener. To learn more, see the link in the description. I've taken the code recorded and put it into a function. Preserve Details 2. The function has 2 parameters, resolution and noise. These are equivalent to values entered in the image size dialog. Now let's use the function. Go to the Process File function. We'll need one new variable, var resolution. This is to store the current image resolution. Next, I'll remove resize options 1 and 2. Number 3 is the best, which we'll modify. This time, the desired size is pixel dimensions. We'll do 3000 by 4500. So calculating from the dock resolution isn't necessary. Just update pixels W and H to the values. Here, add a line to get the dock resolution. Resolution equals dock resolution. We'll need that in a bit. Calculating the scale factor is the same as before. Here's where things change. Instead of resizing to pixel values, make both width and height, the first 2 arguments, null. We'll set the third argument, resolution, but divide it by the scale factor. Resolution divided by scale. And change the final argument, the Resample Method, from automatic to none. This doesn't change anything about the actual pixels of the image, like other resample methods do. This simply changes the value for how many pixels are in an inch. By dividing the current resolution by the scale factor, the result is less resolution, at least when the image is less than the desired pixel dimensions. More about that in a bit. For example, say the image is 300 pixels per inch, and we're enlarging the image 200%, a scale factor of 2. 300 divided by 2 makes the resolution 150, half as much, which makes the size in inches twice as big. Bigger in inches, but still not enough pixels per inch. So increase the resolution by calling the new function. Pass the original resolution, which we stored in the variable resolution. Preserve Details 2, resolution 20. For noise, I use 20%. Use another value if something works better for you. Once the resolution is changed, resize the canvas the same as before. This ensures the result is exactly the desired size. Any extra is cropped away. Save the script and go to Photoshop. I've already made an action to run the script. For help adding scripts to Photoshop, see the link in the description for another video that shows the steps. In the list, select the script and click the Actions panel Play button. Click OK, and the script gets to work. When done, view the results in Bridge. The 3 images were output. And now they're 10 by 15 inches at 300 resolution. But how does it look? We can't tell much from a thumbnail in Bridge. I'll open the first image and the original of it. Tile them side by side and zoom in. And you can see the difference. Preserve details is great for increasing resolution. But what if some images need to reduce? When making images smaller, there's a better resample method. Bicubic Sharper. In the last tutorial, I showed changing size only when the scale factor is less than 1. We'll use the same idea, but the other way around. Use Preserve Details only when the scale factor is more than 1. If scale greater than 1. Change resolution and call Preserve Details to. Else, the image is being reduced. So scale it like before, but this time change the resample method. Doc, resize image, doc width times scale, doc height times scale, null, resample method, bicubic sharper. I'll add alerts to let us know what the script is doing. Then save and run the script. But first, I'll add another image to the input folder. This one is larger than our target size of 3000 by 4500 pixels. In Photoshop, I'll run the script. The alerts appear. As expected, the small image uses Preserve Details 2.0. But the image I added is being reduced, so it uses Bicubic Sharper. We don't need the alerts now. I'll leave them commented to disable, but still here to uncomment if you want to see for yourself. Now, one last thing. I'll open the larger image and the original of it. The original is not only more resolution, the shape is a bit different. To arrive at our exact pixel dimensions, Resize Canvas cropped it. If you don't want the image cropped, don't call Resize Canvas. I'll comment the line to disable it. Save and run the script, then open the images again. The result is no taller than 4500 pixels, our target dimension, but none of it is cropped. I've made a download of the code used in this tutorial. Get it at the link in the description. I have more tutorials on the way, so be sure to subscribe. Also, leave a comment. Let me know the topics you want in future videos. All feedback is welcome. There are many other tutorials. Click the video or playlist on screen to keep going. Thank you for watching.